Hey friends, what's up? It's Moses here from Driver Success. I hope you guys are doing well. So as I mentioned that I'm gonna be making videos on other stuff. Today this video is gonna be about equipment that I use to film my videos. Most people have been asking me about how I make my videos, so I just thought I should do some series where I just talk about that stuff. So I'm gonna be talking about how I make the videos, how I produce the videos. To begin with, because I can't talk about everything in one videos, I'm gonna be making a series of videos. And so today what I want to show you is some of the equipment that I use in my videos. The very first thing, obviously, to record videos, you need a camera. And by the way, because I play around with this stuff, I have bought different cameras. I played around with different cameras. But what I use right now, like as I record this video, I'm using my iPhone to record what you're seeing right now. But I do have this camera right here. This is the Canon M6 EOS. And the reason I bought this camera, before this one, I had this Canon right here. This is the Canon SX50HS. And the reason I bought this camera to begin with was just because of the zoom on it. It has a really good zoom. It says 50x optical zoom. I like it because it will pull in stuff from afar. But the only challenge with it is it doesn't have a port where you can put in an external mic, which sometimes can be tricky when you want to have good sound come from your videos. So this was the first camera that I had, and I used to use it to record some videos early on. But then I switched over and bought this one. The reason I bought this one is because it has a place where you can put an external mic and be able to put on a mic, whether you have a lapel mic or you have a mic like this one right here. Right now, like if I'm to use this camera, I usually put this mic on, and so it will pick up a better sound. But as I said, right now I'm using my iPhone. The other thing I like about this one is you can be able to pop up the screen. And so when I'm recording myself, if I was to switch this on, so I don't know if you guys can see this, but if I was to record myself, I would be able to see myself as I talk. That way I have myself framed within the video. That's why I like recording with my phone, because with it I can see myself using the camera that faces me. So right now I've switched over to the Canon M6, the one that I just showed you, because I need to show you the phone that I use. But before that, when I'm recording the road, like when you guys see the videos where I'm recording the road, I use this small camera right here. It's the compact video camera. By the way, I will link to all of this stuff that I'm talking about. I will leave links below in case you guys want to check them out. You can check them out. But this is what I use to record the road. Before that, I used to record with it's called the Acaso. Let me see if I can check it out here. I used to, before getting this compact, I used to record with the Acaso. But for some reason, this Acaso sometimes gives me problems because the footage will not come out or something wrong with it. But I used to record with this until I got this one. And so these are really less expensive options. Now, if you can afford a GoPro, like especially like the GoPro, I think 5, 6, and the very current one, which is I think the 7, those are really good. But to me, they were very expensive. I needed something that was less expensive and something that I can use. And so as I said, I started out with the Acaso. Right now, I use the cam pack. And so far, when you guys see the videos, as long as there's good lighting, it really does a good work in recording. Canon M6, the reason that why I don't use that camera as much is because it's big. I don't want to go with it at work because it's a big camera, it's a more expensive camera, so I don't want to be moving around with it. But it's a very good camera. Like right now it's the one that I'm recording with, but I don't want to be moving with it, which brings me to this camera right here. Now, before getting this right here, this is the iPhone 8 Plus. Before this one, I had the iPhone 6, which is right here. I had this one, the iPhone 6. As you can see, it's not the Plus, it's just the iPhone 6. And this was really doing a good work too. The only reason why I upgraded from this one to this one is space. This is a 16 gig. And so like I would be in middle of recording my video and it would tell me it has no space. So I really started getting frustrated with it. I decided to make a leap and go with the iPhone 8 Plus. So with this one, I don't have really to worry about space. And as I go more into other videos, I'll talk to you about solutions to do with space. But of all the cameras that I use, these two right here are the cameras you see most of in the videos. I'm either using the iPhone to record myself, or I'm using this one to record the road. If you had to choose one camera, I would say get yourself a good phone that has good space that can even be enough to do all the videos you need. And in future videos, I'm going to show you how you can just have this one phone right here and do a lot of stuff with it. So the other thing that is important for you to get is the microphone if you want to get good sound. Now, when I'm recording most of the videos you see, I don't even need a phone when I'm using I don't need a microphone when I'm using this phone right here. I just get it out and I just record because it's not far from me. So that's why I really like it. You can use it without even getting an external mic. But let me show you some of the external mics that I have. So for the mic, this right here, you've probably seen me, some of the videos you'll see me put on like a lapel mic. This right here is a good one. It's the Rode. Again, as I said, I will be putting all the information and the links to this stuff in the video under the description in case you guys need to see them. But this is a Rode mic and it's a very small mic. I like it because it's small, so I just clip it there and then I put this in the phone. The only thing I don't like about this is because it has a really short wire, and I found another mic that in my opinion outperforms this mic, and that is this one right here. This one right here is the Movo. I don't remember exactly what Movo, but it's called the Movo. Again, I'll put the link in the description. But I like this one because it has a very long line. And if I wanted to interview somebody, I could add another mic in here and give to that person, and I can interview them with all our audio going in there. But I like this one because in my opinion, it sounds better, and it has a long line, and it has an option of me interviewing somebody if I chose to do that. I really like this one very much. So these are the two mics that I use. This one for the camera. Right now I'm not using a mic. I'm just recording directly on the M6. But this mic here is also the Movo. This is the Movo VXR 109G. This I would use on that on the Canon that I'm using to record, but the reason I don't have it is because I wanted to show it to you guys, so that's why I didn't hook it up. But this right here is a good mic too. This is just a windscreen in case I was outside and there was a lot of wind, but this is how it looks. If you didn't want, you could take off this and just record with this, but I always just prefer to leave this on there for better sound. Okay, so we've talked about the cameras that I use, we've talked about the mics, and as I said, for now, most of the time I do use my phone without the mic, but if you wanted to get better sound, those are the mics that I use that would help you out. Actually, I'm not sure how this is gonna sound like, because right now I'm in this room right here. It may come out with an echo, but I couldn't really hook up the mics because I needed to show them to you guys. So the other thing that we need to talk about are the stands that I use, because you are going to need to have stands, and this right here is one of the stands that I use. This is the Mi Photo stand. Again, I'll put the link, and this I use with my phone. So I just put my phone in here like this, and I have it like on a stand, so I could just easily move with this. But I have another stand right here. What I do is I take this stand and then I screw it on here, because I like the way it will come out. It's better this way, right there. And so what I have is I have my phone like this. I could easily walk, just like recording myself, seeing myself, without really just holding the phone, because this way is kind of more stable. And when I get somewhere, like you've seen some of the videos where maybe I show you when I'm hooking or unhooking or doing stuff, or like maybe when I'm backing up, it's because I can get this stand right here. You see how it's folding? But I can take it out like this and make it to stand somewhere, and then it will be like a stand. Okay, let me show you what I mean. You see, like right now it's just standing by itself, so I can put this anywhere and let it stand. So that's the reason why I really like this stand right here. And then the other thing, this right here, I recently just got this. This is the Joby, and this is really wonderful. It kind of does the same thing as this one. The only difference being that this one, of course, is a little smaller and easier to work with. But the reason why I like this one, I can do the same thing like the other one. I just screw this on here, and then I put my phone on here. And there is a reason why I like this particular thing where I screw my phone, is because it's kind of, you see how the phone can move in different directions. That's why I like it. But again, I can use this and just hold it like this and then record myself. The beauty of this also is that I can, these legs right here, they kind of bend, and so I can put it in awkward places where it can be able to hold. Like for example, let me show you. I don't know if you guys, right now, like I can put it on my screen right here if I wanted to record myself. You see how that will just stay like that. You see how that is? So like when I'm out on the road or at a customer's place, I could easily use this to put it anywhere. Okay, so that's why I like this Joby stand. So I showed you this one, I showed you this one, and the other stand is this one right here. This is if you have a GoPro, or you have like this thing that I showed you, this one right here, the compact. You could easily just put it on here. Like you could use the GoPro or use the case for this one and put it on here, and then you could put this clamp right here somewhere. If like for example, there are some videos that I made where I put this like somewhere on the truck, and you guys were able to see like the tires and me backing up when the camera is on the truck. It's because I was using this right here. I found a place to clamp this and then just use this. So this is what I like that for. And then this right here is a pop socket. It's called a pop socket. I like this because it comes out like that, and usually when I feel like I don't want to be bagged up with all this stuff, I use this pop socket to help me again stabilize, so that when I'm moving it's not shaking a lot. So I just pull this out like that, I insert my fingers like that, and then I'm holding my phone like this, and I just hold it like this, and I'm recording myself. By me having my hand there like that, it kind of gives me a more stable shot where I'm not really, where it's not like shaking. Because if I try to hold it like this without the pop socket, it will be shaking, okay? So this helps me to feel like I'm not shaking, it's stable. So that's why I like the pop socket. So we've talked about the camera, we've talked about the microphone, we've talked about the stand. The other thing that you are going to need is a power source, of course. I like this one, this is what I use. And the reason why I like it is because it has different outlets. I use this, I put my GPS in one of these outlets. Then I have my chargers in this. So one of these charger is for the castle, so that as it records, it's continuously charging. And then this is for my phone. Of course, if I need my phone to be charged, I can plug it in. So this is just something that I use to power up different devices. The other thing that you will need, if, say for example, some of the videos you guys have seen, I come back at night and I want to record something at night, I use lights. Now I have big lights where I can be able to light them up and just get really good lighting, but I don't use them because right now we don't have space where I can be able to set them up and leave them, and I just hate the fact of just putting up and breaking down. It's just not worth it for me at the moment. So even though I have big lights that I could be able to use if I had room, right now I decided to put those away, so I don't use those lights. But if you have a room where you can use big lights, I would suggest you get those big lights that can light you up if you think that at night is the time when you can be able to make videos. But I did get myself a small light, which is this one right here, and I use this to kind of help. It doesn't do much, but it helps out to lighten up the video. And again, as I said, I will link in the description below so you guys can check this out. But in other videos, I'll show you how you use the lights, because it can be tricky. The other thing, by the way, I forgot to show you about the cameras. If I wanted to record myself and have it just go directly onto the computer, I would use this. This is a good cam recorder, and I'll show you guys in other videos how I use this. The other thing that I need to show you is this right here. This right here is a card reader. When I record videos from here, I need to take them from here and put them on the card, and then take them from the card and put them on my computer, and then take them from my... If I wanted to, I could do editing on my computer. But right now, most of my editing, actually all of my editing, is done on the phone. Again, as I said, I'll show you in other videos. But when I get my card from here, I put it into the card reader, and then from the card reader I put my footage on the computer, and then take it from the computer and put it on my phone. I will show you how I do that because I have an app to get it from the computer directly to my phone. I'll show you in other videos how I do that. So that's the other thing that I use. I guess those are the things that I use. Depending on what I'm recording and where I am, those are the equipment that I currently use. I'm telling you, over the years, I've bought different equipment. I have a lot of stuff to do different stuff, but that is what I basically use for my videos. And again, the most important equipment that you see in the videos are this right here, the Akaso, and this right here. These two are mostly what you see in my videos. With this, I rarely put on my I no longer need to put on my my microphone. I just record straight, and with this I just record again straight. So actually, let me say, these right here are the equipments that I use mostly. This right here, if I wanted to be like outside and I wanted it to be to put it somewhere so I can record, I use the stand. This right here to power up these equipments, I use this to power those up, and that's it. Most of the time, those are the things that you see in my videos. So if you guys want to see links, you can check out the description. I'm gonna do my best to link to them where I got them from. Most of them I got from Amazon. There may be a couple that I got from eBay. I will try and see, but I'll do my best to put most of the stuff in the link description below. Again, you guys can ask me questions concerning recording or equipment or anything. And as I said, this is just the first video. I'll be making more talking about this stuff. I'm getting into how I edit, what apps I use, and all that stuff. But for today, I wanted to show you the equipment that I use. Before I forget, I just want to let you guys know, especially for those of you that are looking into joining JB Hunt. Right now, JB Hunt is pushing for Amazon. They have an account with Amazon, and they are looking for dedicated drivers to drive for Amazon. So if you're out there and you want to get onto an Amazon account, I encourage you to send me an email. Most of these Amazon accounts are not, actually I think all of them are not local positions. You'll have to be over the road or regional. If you guys want to get on those are available right now. I encourage you to send me an email with your information. I just need your name. If you go to driversuccess.com and fill out that short information, I'll be able to send that information in, and they will call you. If you prefer to go directly to them, I encourage you, please, on the very first call, let them know that I referred you, give them my information. If you don't let them know, if you don't give them my information, they won't know that I sent you, so they won't credit me with that referral. And I also encourage you, when you do that, send me an email, Moses@driversuccess, with your name, and let me know that you applied and gave them my information. That way it helps me follow up with them. But again, if you have any questions, let me know, Moses@driversuccess.com. I'm gonna be doing more videos about how I record and other stuff that I know to do that you guys may be interested in. Until next time, stay blessed and stay safe. Bye bye.